Then you might have gained 20, 30 pounds and didn't even know it. You didn't adjust your nutrition or your diet habits with your lifestyle. You didn't know any better. You didn't know that. So you kept up with the same routine. You still eating what you eat because you didn't know any better. But now you do. This is one of the things I've been wanting to talk about for a while. And I'm finally getting around to it. Let me know if this ever happened to you. You look up 5, 10 years down the road and you just amazed about how much weight you gained and you haven't changed your routine. You still eat the same. You're doing the same things. Then you might have gained 20, 30 pounds and didn't even know it. And you don't know why. Here's why, right? You might have gained some weight and you don't know why, but here's why. So think about back in college, right? Or back in school. You was super active. You was walking everywhere, rolling everywhere. You was always turned up. You was always on the go. And you can pretty much eat what you want to eat, do what you want to do, okay? As you get older, as you accept more responsibilities, as you start prioritizing work and start prioritizing making more money and doing more things that have a better life, something falls to the wayside, right? So, hey, let me make sure. Let me see if that makes sense. A lot of time what's happening is when you were younger, you used to move a lot. You were so active, and you can eat whatever you want because your body needed that to nourish itself, to fuel itself. So as you get older, you start moving less, but you don't adapt your nutrition with your activity. So your body adapts. Your body is smarter than anything, right? If you're not an active person, you don't really need a lot of food. But you didn't adjust your nutrition. You didn't know any better. You didn't know that. So you kept up with the same routine. You still eating what you want, doing what you want to do, but your activity isn't reflecting the amount of food that you're eating. Your activity isn't aligning with the amount of food that you're eating. So you start gaining weight because your body doesn't need that much food. So this is one thing that you can do, right? If you're not an active person and you work from home, you might not need as much food as somebody who gets up and who's pretty active or who's on their feet most of the day. Everybody's a little bit different, right? So that's why it's important that you find a nutrition plan that works well for you. And that's why you can't do what everybody else do because, some stuff just doesn't align with your lifestyle. You didn't adjust your nutrition or your diet habits with your lifestyle. You used to be super active and then you stopped, but you never changed the way that you eat because you didn't know any better. But now you do. If you're more active, your body is going to need more food. If you have more muscle, your body is going to need more food. If you're not as active and you don't have a lot of muscle, then your body doesn't need as much. I wouldn't expect somebody who works from home and who's 20 pounds less than me to eat as much as I do. If you do, you'll be big as me, but you might not have as much muscle as I have. So this is what you need to do. Adjust your nutrition with your activity level. If you eat, train, work out, and you're active and you're walking, then your body's gonna need more to fuel itself to recover and do those things. But if you don't, you gotta cut back on that diet, man. You gotta cut back on some of the foods that you enjoy a lot of, especially the high fat, high carb foods and the ones that have those sneaky calories, those sneaky empty calories. I hope that makes sense.